Hello everybody and welcome back to Brotato, the Horde survival action roguelike itself, but modded though, because we're going to be checking out the Ante mod here today. Adds a couple characters and some items to the game, and I am very excited to check them out. They seem quite interesting here. So we get minus 1% item price for every minus 5% damage you have, same for every 5 engineering, every 2 harvesting, and every minus 2 armor. So basically, the more we tank certain stats, the cheaper things are going to get. It also means the higher our percentage damage, the more expensive items will be at the same time. So it's a little bit of a balancing act situation, which I'm very excited about. I do feel like, just seeing these options, it's been a while since we've just done a shotgun run, and it looks kind of fitting for the character. So we are going to go for that. But yeah, minus engineering is something like I will certainly take if it's ever around or relevant. But getting to minus 5 is not as easy as it sounds. Attack speed sounds like a very nice tool. So what was it? It was percentage damage, engineering, minus harvesting. Now that's an interesting one. That's not something we're going to really want to get early, but it also means that we are not that rewarded for gaining harvesting early. And minus 1% item price for every minus 2 armor. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that one doesn't seem that worth it. Like, I'll grab Bat. I guess that's a 1% discount. Sure. There's the shotgun. I'll probably grab Bag as well. All right. Good deal. I feel like I maybe even rolled past the shotgun in the first shop just because, like I said, it's been a while since I've used this weapon. It's a very, very good weapon. Very, very strong weapon. As it gets up to legendary, it gets kind of stupid in the best way. But yeah, okay, that was the other thing is technically we have a shop penalty right now, right? Right? No, because we get a 5% decrease and a 25% damage up, and the 25% damage up equates to a plus 5% increase. Gotcha. So those neutralize out, which is cool. What the heck? There's just straight up a new upgrade. Burning activates 3% faster. If I was doing an elemental run, I'd love that that's in the pool. Doing this run, I am not so happy to see it in the pool. So... all right, I'm going to grab range damage. Oh, what the heck? Scales on knockback. Interesting. Let's at least get another, shotgun over here. Anything with experience gain up? Nope. All right. Only got the 2 guns right now. Shotguns, they're not cheap. That's just kind of a thing. They scale really well. They're very, very good late. But they're just... not cheap. It's going to take a lot of effort to get us there, but if we can reduce some stuff and get some shop discount action, then that'll be good. Like, as it stands right now, our character isn't that different than a normal character. They just have a 25% damage up, but you have that kind of, like, lasting... yeah, see, that this is actually going to... the fact that this is in the pool makes our runs that are not knockback up. Okay. That are not focused on that, it just makes them worse runs, I'll take a weird ghost. I'll risk some biscuit here, even on wave 4. Going in for the bullet wave, which I would consider to be, of the early waves, one of the more stupid waves to take weird ghost on. I will go for it anyways. All right. But yeah, knockback in that pool is a very interesting one to think about as well. All right. Oh, man, oh, man. Dodge on through. Got that tree. Good deal, good deal. Beautiful. Melee damage minus crit. Don't care. Crit is going to be a good way to increase our damage without decreasing our econ. Recycling machine does sound nice. Yeah. I just feel like tanking my armor doesn't sound very worth it. The ratio for the armor doesn't feel exceptionally great. And I know that's probably to keep you from dropping it to like minus 100 or something. But I think it's more just like it's there so that you are penalized for gaining armor more than anything. So it's a little bit more, I think the character's like, first of all, first impressions, I really like the way this character is designed as far as like the decisions I'm making or have to make are going to be very, well, interesting to me. Like, we have to think about, I don't really want to go for percentage damage. I don't really want to grab just incidental harvesting because it's going to really start to skyrocket my shop prices. And I'd rather get ranged damage than percentage damage. And I would rather get health than armor, which these are all things that I would otherwise be like on the fence about which one I'd want to go for. Do the shotgun. Yeah. And like I guess I'll kind of want to watch my incidental, accidental engineering pickups that I just happen to get as well. But all in all, it'll also make me prioritize, oh god, what's it called? The lifesteal, a little bit of percentage up, a little bit of lifesteal up, engineering down. It becomes like a little bit more interesting. Although percentage damage up is a econ down. It's all good. We'll figure it out. I think we ride the line and we read in between the lines, in fact, and go, all right, well, if increasing my percentage damage ruins my econ, what are the other ways that I can increase my damage, right? And range damage is chief among them. Piercing damage up can't go above base. Hello. Love that exists. Grab a weird ghost. Help me with my econ here. Alien tongue's not bad. Oh, speaking of not bad, that stuff's not bad at all, but it's also not cheap. Okay. So we very much have the early game shotgun conundrum, which is this is gonna get good. It's not good yet. It is gonna get good eventually. When it gets good, it becomes probably the most broken. Ow. One of the most broken in the game. Just gotta get there. All right. A little bit of happy feet shenanigans, and we got out of there. I do wonder on the knockback. What is it? Get the egg. Ah, I would have had to manually target there. Just felt like we needed the extra econ, the money of actually just shooting anything that was weak around me instead, though. 3 armor up. See, like, normally that's a must take. And now I'm like, I could take it. It makes things 1% more expensive in the shop. I think that that's fine. And moreover, it affords me the opportunity. Okay, that's maybe worth it today. That's a new thing. 1% damage for every 1 knockback you have. That's cool. These are some neat items. I don't know if this is impacted by this or not. Like, but I don't think I want that much knockback. Because I don't have knockback the stat, but I have 8 knockback on the shotgun. And that does not give us the percentage damage increase. Would we want the percentage damage increase? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We're going to take some eventually. Like, the damage ratio is probably the more generous of the budget deficit ones. A bit more of the generous one. Okay. So I guess the engineering, the -5 engineering is just so that, like, if you go for an engineering build to try and get around the percentage damage downside, that's there to catch you and say, you thought you were slick. No, sir. You do not get around. I think that's all that the engineering one's there for. I don't think it's really supposed to be something you play around. Though I'm not even, like, I'm not going to add engineering. Oof. See, these existing, this is the danger of adding more stuff to this pool. I will take broken chains. It makes it a little bit awkward to find the stuff that you are gonna really want. So we do have there's a piercing damage up common in the pool. Do I need sharp bullets? It eventually goes up to 3 piercing at a -40. I think we take it, knowing that there is another piercing damage upgrade item in the pool now. Because normally it is, we talked about this a lot during the, what was it called? Oh, shoot. Which mod was it that, it was the Exatonian was the one that had the extreme need for pumpkin. It was like, which one has all the piercing items? I would say Elemento honestly has that as well. A lot of mods have an over-reliance on some of the weapons for like needing piercing damage up to make them good. Because it's used, piercing damage down is used as a balancing precaution for a lot of weapons in a lot of mods. So this, you know, like, first vibes, like, I really like a lot of the ideas going on in this mod. I think it's a pretty new mod, so hopefully it like keeps getting upgraded and updated and stuff like that. But my first impressions are very good, and also that this would be a great mod to run alongside other mods as a way to kind of like fill in some of the gaps. I'll take some speed up, range damage up for sure, attack speed up for sure. Luck up I could. Torture is a what? Torture is a, is this from your, this is from this mod? Torture was made a blue tier, or do I have something else that is doing that? Huh. I don't want it, I don't think. Oof. Not a strong reason to go for that yet, but oh shoot. And then I got a bandana. Well, I really want crit now, obviously. What do we have for percentage damage? 15%. Okay, so that technically increases my my shop price. I'm currently, it's more like the Budgeteer. You may look at that and you'd be like, how do I figure out how to get the best shop prices in town, dude? When in reality, I think that the point of the Budgeteer, and the reason it's called the Budgeteer, because otherwise, you know, you're like, yeah, he gets a bunch of discounts. I think that really it's more about budgeting, at least the way I'm feeling about, like, my first impression for playing it optimally seems to be budgeting out stats that you would otherwise normally really want. You have to be like, okay, can I afford to take a little bit of armor right now, or is it gonna like mess me up to take as much armor as I want? Like, if I took as much armor as I want today, we would be sitting at a massive price increase, right? Like, we got offered a lot of really good armor ups. Just went a little bit crazy with it because there's a lot of money in there. Nope. See, like, we keep on getting offered so much of that. Bait? I don't think so. Coupon is great. Like, I love coupon. We probably should have gone for the minus armor and then dodge up. Improved tools. Is shop price in here? Oh, hey, look at that. You added actual... This is a great change. I don't know if this is in this mod or something else I have, but if this is in this mod, this is very good. Very good. Adding the little symbols there. Is there yeah, item price is currently down by 8%, which is nice. Okay. Ow. Trying to get a little bit more aggro with it, but it's not looking like we quite have the DPS output to take down the boss right now. I can try and force aim towards him and see what I can do. But yeah, looking at it, it's not feeling quite right yet. Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, whoa, dude. Wait, what? Get all that Mooney. And then get the hell out. I mean... Alright. Yeah, we need, I think we need to take some more percentage damage. Okay, 7% crit chance, though. Wait, is this a... Wasn't this normally 9? Is there, like, a lot of balancing precaution stuff going on here that I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It seems like there might be. Interesting. Medical turret. Oh, my lord. I guess I'll need to look at stuff closer, because I'm pretty sure that the crit epic upgrade was 9. Or is that the legendary? I guess maybe that's the legendary. Must be, right? It'd be such a weird change, right? I don't know. I do think crit is very strong for what it's worth. But I also feel like if a mod's not labeled as a balanced mod, it doesn't need to balance core items unless they fundamentally ruin a character that they have added. Zoop. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love to make a balance patch mod. But at this point, I feel like most stuff in base Brotato is relatively good. I wouldn't nerf anything. There's some things that are obviously stronger than others, but I wouldn't nerf anything. At this point. 5%, I mean, that's normal, so it's probably, I'm probably just misremembering. HP. Range damage. 25% chance to do it knockback to a random enemy when you knock back damage to an enemy when you pick up a material. That's interesting. We could get even more lifesteal. Piercing damage up. Yes, sir. Shotgun. Loving it. Item price -7. Yeah, I mean, we're budgeting it out. In a different way than... I don't know if it's in a different way than intended or not, but I think the fun thing about the character is either way you look at it, you can definitely consider it to be budgeting. So if it was thought about in that way, where it's like either A, you're budgeting because you get the really good discount by tanking... I don't know, like tanking your percentage damage. This seems like a character that would obviously become broken with GMO. You know, you combine it with Pacifist or something like that, and then all of a sudden you start with the free, like, -100 or 200% damage. You basically just get everything for free. It, you know, it's a one of 2 parts of a instant game win GMO combo, for sure, obviously. But I'm just really liking it as a unique, just kind of like, I consider it's probably a replayable character too, right? Like, you can go about it a lot of different ways. Get the range damage. I'll take a gentle alien. I think that, like, cake is a fine angle. Blood leech minus harvesting gives us a little bit more of a discount without going too crazy. The legendary is just fantastic. It gets an extra piercing, and it shoots 2 extra bullets, and it gets an extra base couple damage. No cooldown downgrade. I like it. Seal of approval. Okay, good deal. I wouldn't mind more crit still, too. My only thing that I'm not sure about, and this is like I think that any mod that adds new items or new upgrades to the level up upgrade pool, if you're adding 2 or 3 new ones, you might need to also increase the amount of upgrades offered at a time. Like, we saw this happen with, what was it? Was it? Wait, X-Tatonian. Sorry, I was playing the version that didn't have it, so I didn't. But I know that X-Tatonian has a version that has more upgrades. But I wasn't playing that version because I have experienced it in the past that it does unfortunately dilute the pool in a way that's difficult to balance around. God, I feel like I want the percentage damage, but it also means problems. I'll take some more lifesteal. Get a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I think that Blood Leech is a great pickup for us. Because it's always one that feels like pretty worth it anywho. Oh, God, I was just not in the right spot for that. Let's just get the hell out for a second while we rethink our life. Okay. Getting ready for some dashes. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Get the hell out for a sec. There we go. That was some shenanigans. Okay, we need more bread. I want more bread. Or pumpkin. I feel like I maybe even rolled past a pumpkin. Oh, God. Oh, God. Curse my amount of enemies spawn. I feel like I didn't think I increased it by that much, but I feel like there's a lot more. Oh, Giant Spell's good. 5% more enemies, 2 knockback, and an armor. I don't want the armor, I guess. Scope's good. Glass is good. Crit chance good. Knockback? Not on this run. I'm going to be excited to do one later. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think we do it right now. Yeah, pivoting into taking as much negative harvesting as possible now is actually, like, becoming a good stat. Like, we do want to... shoot, it's getting expensive. We want to dodge harvesting still for sure. We definitely want to dodge harvesting. On top of that, I do think that, you know, it's beginning to be a good thing. I don't know, like, would I take a Rip and Tear for the sole purpose of getting the minus 12 harvesting of it? I don't know. Probably not. It's probably not worth it, because you're like, I'm buying an item that's probably useless for me so that I can get a coupon for free. That doesn't... The math don't check out. The math don't math on that one. But either way, now that we have mostly legendary shotguns, we have scaled beyond care. It's the legendary shotgun effect. The second you jump up to this tier, a shotgun run becomes so much easier. And doing all of it at 24% damage. Not bad. Not bad. We can definitely... Oh, nice. We can definitely take some percentage damage. I like a big beard for sure, yeah. I like a Broken Chains. Insanity is a really good item for us because it's a 6% crit chance up, 3% damage down, and a 1% discount. I would have been really happy to get a bunch of those earlier. Small Magazine is probably like a best in slot item for us. Increases our DPS while also giving us a 3% shop discount. We're sitting at a 14% shop discount with only one coupon, which is nice. Like, we could have gotten luckier and just got more coupons, but we didn't. Not much to say about that. If you don't get them, you don't get them. But this is like, hey, here you go. If you're willing to tank a specific stat, congratulations. You're going to get some good stuff. But yeah, just putting our percentage damage into the pooper. I'm thinking about, you know, you could probably do the weirdest engineering run imaginable, which is just tank your percentage damage into the pooper, take all of the structures, but don't stack engineering stat, or at the very least, like, get 4 or 9 or like 14. You know, like, an interval that's right underneath a point where it's going to subtract. Oof, nice. Subtract from you. Honestly, I think that's bandana is also a pretty good one. Giving us, if we get hit, we die, maybe. No pressure. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. That's the minus armor effect. Wave 18 with 60 health minus armor is not something I do. I don't do this because why would you put yourself in this position is kind of usually how I feel. Just with a little bit more armor, you can be... like a little bit of more armor, you can be like 10 times more secure. You don't even have to be crazy with it. All right. Get the loot goblin. Zoop. Baby with a beard. Very, very nice. No surprises there. It's a very good item. Especially when you're just... Okay, here's the question. Here's the answer. Yeah, we don't care about econ too much anymore. Wisdom is actually goated. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. I don't care. Okay, it's stupid in a way, but like I just want to talk about this for a second. It's a minus 20 in the shop, so it is a 4% discount in the shop. But then when you get in combat, you don't care that your damage is going up. That's actually like really good. Wow, that's so weird. It's so weird to think about how that's so much better. But yeah, I'm definitely at the point now where we don't need to really worry about the shop discounts. It's not going to make much of a difference anymore. So we will... I'm taking it to prove a point because, like, how often do I have a reason to actually buy wisdom? Pretty much never. I think that wisdom is a pretty bad item because, like, when is it going to help you the most? If you're on a run that it's not very good and it's going to take you basically the entire final boss wave to kill the final bosses, that's when it's like, yeah, I mean, I guess it's good there. But it's like, I don't know. Just make a build that can kill the final bosses fast, forehead. I don't know. I know it's just not that easy sometimes, but it's kind of like, why spend that much money on an item that's a side grade for most of the wave, a downgrade for part of the wave, a side grade for some of the wave, and an upgrade for the end of the wave when you hopefully have built a build that doesn't need such specific help, right? Like, there's worlds where I can see it being good. I don't think we need it on most runs. We don't care about the shop discount that much anymore. I'll take a leather vest going in. Oh, I should have taken the pumpkin. That's a good get. All right, so then we end out and we only have the -9, but like we're able to tactically decide when we pivot up. If there are balance changes in there, I mean, like, can we get a hit to mutation? Like, this is one of the only items. This is one of the only items that I feel like needs a little bit of juice. I don't know. Maybe it's like even maybe -2% speed would be something. Sad. It's just like he's a bit too much. See, this is the thing. We are gonna kill the bosses. Oh, or die. But we are going to kill the bosses before wisdom breaks even. That's the thing. That's the thing about wisdom. But think about it on the final boss, though. Think about how long that wave is. Yeah, but they didn't last long enough for it to break even. I love this. This is a great item. 10% item price down, 1 free reroll in the shop. Love it. I really like the character. It made me play in a way that I would not normally. Like, I normally really like to take armor. I normally like to stack a bunch of percentage damage, but like, I like to juggle it in a middling kind of a way. Like, and I think that I like to take incidental harvesting. If I would have done anything different, I guess, well, here's the thing. Not that many opportunities showed up for this to present itself. I would have taken more harvesting down over the course of time, but we just didn't get offered as much of it as, you know, I would think. There's not that many harvesting downs in the game. We never got ritual, which I would have probably taken for the harvesting down, or not the harvesting down, the engineering down. But yeah, there's also not a lot of engineering down items either. Not a ton. There's a couple. But anywho, that's going to do it here for today. We're going to be checking out the Psychic tomorrow, but I really like this mod so far. It's like, it's subdued, and that may sound like, for some people, that may sound like a problem. But for me, I'm like, hey, dude, I'm in. Like, it's kind of in the Extatonian tier of, like, respect it has for balance. For the most part, like, it's trying to go for balance, and I can tell, and it does it in a way where it tiptoes around in an engaging way. That's the thing, is you don't want to just make, like, a hyper-balanced character and balance out the fun, but I don't think the fun was balanced out for this character, at least not for me. I found this to be a very engaging playstyle. It made me think about the shop in a different way, and that's usually my favorite characters, is characters that make me engage with the shop in a new way that another character hasn't made me engage with the shop, right? And then, I mean, characters that make you engage in the combat differently, also very cool. That's a lot harder to pull off. But alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today. Link in the top description if you want to check out the mod for yourself. My name is Retromation. Cover indie games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. If that is something you are into, this is a channel that you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.